Hey everybody, and welcome back to my March favorites. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to talk to you about a couple of favorites and a few not so favorites. Who says that? Leanne says not so favorites? A few things that I wasn't so impressed with. And today, for the first time in my favorites, I'm actually going to share with you my favorite song for the month and also my favorite quote for the month. Let me know if you guys are into that, like hearing about things that are non-makeup that are also my favorite things. For sure, my favorite song this month is What Lovers Do by Maroon 5. I'm going to play it for you for a second because it makes me want to jam. Here it is. Tell me if you want to jam when you hear the song too. Love it. Who listens to this song and wants to like put down their windows and drive and blast the music like you did when you were a teenager? Me, I want to. I'm sure that I drive my husband crazy doing this, but I find a song that I love and I play it over and over and over again, and I play it really, really, really loud volumes, and my husband is like, seriously, are you 16? I'm like, yes, it's like I'm 16 again. I love Maroon 5. They're one of my favorite bands. I started loving Maroon 5 when I was an intern, and I remember driving down the highway in Austin where I lived at the time and hearing their very first release and thinking, oh, I'm gonna love this band. And sure enough, Maroon 5 puts out each next song that they come out with is better than the last. Like, I remember thinking for their first song that I ever heard, This Love, that it was like the best song I'd ever heard. Like, I loved it. And every year they come out with another song that I love more. Misery. What's the next one? What's the Wedding Crashing song? That one. And this one, suddenly I'm having a blank out. But anyway, I love Maroon 5. I think that Adam Levine is one of the greatest talents of our generation. And he is our generation because I think he's like about 40. And I just think that he is so talented. He just writes happy music that like makes me happy, that makes me want to like sing and dance and be merry. And I love that because who doesn't need that in their life? So loving the song What Lovers Do by Maroon 5. I will link it below. If you've not heard it, you are so missing out. I've been to 2 Maroon 5 concerts. They were both amazing. If you guys are into Maroon 5, you should definitely make it a point to see them in concert. I went once to Vegas to see them with my husband, and once he bought me like front row tickets here in San Antonio, and it was like so awesome. So yeah, Maroon 5, they're my favorite every month, but this month, that song is my full favorite. I also have a really funny quote that I saw this month that I wanted to share with you guys. I know that I typically do not use any curse words on my channel, but this quote kind of has a curse word, so please forgive me for using a curse word. Here's the quote. Do sharks complain about Monday? No. They're up early, biting shit, chasing stuff, and being scary, reminding everyone that they're a fucking shark. I don't know, guys. I was cracking up when I saw that. And I thought it was so funny that I sent it to my dad because my dad is like totally like that guy. He's like up like at it first thing Monday morning. He like is never short of energy, and he's totally like the sweetest shark you've ever met, but he like loved that too. So we were both cracking up with that. So if you are feeling unmotivated today, there's a funny quote for you. I also want to give a shout out to my friend Sean Day because last night I was on call and I was having a major attitude problem. And so we chit-chatted and she reminded me that the attitude that we have every day is a choice. We make a choice about how we are going to see the things that happen to us in the day. Are they going to make us happy? Are they going to make us frustrated? Are they going to make us sad? And everything was frustrating me yesterday. So I so appreciated that talk. So I'm here to share the same message with you. If you guys kind of had a annoying, rough, whatever start to this week, I hope it's getting better for you. And just some words of motivation when you are feeling frustrated or sad or annoyed or overwhelmed. Sometimes the best thing to do is choose to have a positive attitude, because when we choose to have a positive attitude, typically our outlook becomes a lot better too. So that is my few words of motivation. And now let's get into makeup favorites. So the first makeup favorite, everybody's gonna know, this is not gonna be a surprise to anybody, but it is the Soft Glam eyeshadow palette from Anastasia. You guys, this is such a good palette. If you're like just a normal makeup wearer and you're not into like super flashy colors and you just want a really nice warm toned palette, you gotta go for this. The formula of this is so, so, so good. It's exactly the same as the Modern Renaissance palette, which is a gorgeous, buttery formula. There's a little bit of fallout, but it's not ridiculous. The colors don't meld together by the end of the day. They stick around. The shimmers are so beautiful. The mattes are so easy to blend. And I just think that this is a great spring palette. It's just got beautiful kind of warm colors and some pinks and rosy colors. And, you know, you guys all know, well, the ones that have been on my channel for a little while, I love my cool toned shades. But when this came out, I just felt like I had to have it because I have some warm toned palettes, like I have the chocolate bar palettes, but I just don't find myself reaching for them. As much as I feel like I love Too Faced packaging, they are not my favorite eyeshadow formula. I think they're fine, I think they're good, but I don't think they even compare to Anastasia, and I don't think they compare to Viseart. So like, if I have a choice, I'm gonna reach for my Modern Renaissance palette, I'm gonna reach for this, or I'm gonna reach for one of my Viseart palettes. So, or my Persona palette, which I love, 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 love. So those are kind of, some of my thoughts on that new palette. You probably have a lot of these shades. If you really like the idea of having them in one palette, definitely check it out. Gorgeous, gorgeous palette. It is what I have on my eyes today. And then the next favorite is this Essence Lash Princess mascara. You guys, where's this been all my life? I know everybody talks about it. Jessica Braun has talked about it over and over, and I feel like every time I go to my Ulta, they don't have it. And I went recently and I bought a couple of things, and this was one of them, and it is just so good. It is such a great mascara. It totally separates, it lengthens. It's not exactly like the It Cosmetics Superhero mascara, which is my favorite mascara, because it does take a tiny bit longer to build up. Like the It Superhero, like you just like do this and you're like done. This does take a little bit longer to build up, but it dries, it does not flake, it does not transfer, you do not get like black underneath your eyes. It is such a great mascara, you guys. You've got to check it out if you have not already. So loving that. The next thing that I love, love, love is the Lancome Idoltient. I talked about this in a favorites video, I want to say last spring. And this foundation, I got a sample of this foundation last spring. I bought the shade in 160 and I realized that it was the wrong shade for me, that I needed the 140. And I returned it, but I never bought the correct color for me. And then I was in Ulta the other day and I got the 140, the correct shade for me in that foundation. And you guys, this foundation, I know a year ago this time it got some hype. This is the most beautiful foundation I have ever tried. And I say that knowing that I love other foundations, and I've tried lots of other foundations, but this is undetectable on the skin. You know, there are lots of foundations that like when you're at like speaking length with somebody, you can't really see that they have makeup on, but that if you get a little bit closer, you see like the makeup is not like beautifully blended, or it's starting to like get into creases. That is certainly true of say Estee Lauder Double Wear. It is true of a lot of the drugstore foundations I wear, which is why I tend to like sheer them out a lot because I don't like it to be detectable on my skin. This is totally undetectable, you guys. You cannot see this. I put this on very lightly the other day, sheared it out. It was totally undetectable. Today to film, I put it on heavier, like more medium to full coverage. Totally undetectable with a beauty blender. You can't see this sitting on the skin. If you guys, and I have oily skin, but I think this would be fine for dry skin. What I keep on trying to say is if you guys have not tried this foundation, you need to. It is so good. I'm post call today. I have some errands to run. If I have time, I'm gonna run to Ulta to pick up the full size of this because my sister-in-law is getting married next week and I really wanna have it for her wedding. And it is just so, so, so good, you guys. It is so good. And it's supposed to last for like 16 hours, which it did the other day. I had it on the whole entire day and it wasn't like in my fine lines. It didn't keep me 100% matte, but my skin still looked really perfected and flawless. So I can't say enough good things about that foundation. Love it. My next favorite is an oldie that I like rediscovered in my collection that I wanted to share with you. And it is this Christian Dior Creme de Rose. This is a lip balm, but you can also wear it as like a lip gloss. I wear it every night before I go to bed. It smells like roses, and you guys know me with my roses. And it is it is the most luxurious lip balm I have ever tried. I totally forgot how much I love this stuff. You see that I have like made a huge dent in it. I put it on every single night. It is like, I don't have it on right now. Why am I like smacking my lips? It is the most moisturizing, beautiful. Let me show you actually. I'm gonna just put some on. You're gonna see the beautiful shine. Like, it's just got the most beautiful shine. It is so moisturizing. It is so luxurious. It smells so good. I can't say enough about this thing. I love it. You need it if you've never tried it. It's so good. So, so good. It's really expensive, but I really do feel like the luxuriousness of it does like warrant the price tag. So let's move from that to some of my favorites that do not have a big price tag. So you guys know that I don't wear like a ton of e.l.f. and Wet n Wild stuff because it's made in China. But the other day I was at Walmart, like 2 weeks ago, I was at Walmart and I was just looking at some of their makeup and I saw one e.l.f. thing and two Wet n Wild things that I just really wanted to pick up and try. And one of them was this gorgeous highlighter. Oh my gosh, what is the color? I'm gonna have to, Moonlight Pearls, that's what it's called. Look at this color, you guys. This highlighter, it was $3, by the way. $3 bucks. Look at this. It is so pretty. It's like a moonlight color, but it's not super frosty to where it's gonna make you look like Frosty the Snowman. It's got a teeny tiny bit of warmth to it, and so it doesn't look too white frosty. And I don't have anything like this in my collection. It's so unique in shade and it's so beautiful and the formula is gorgeous. And I will say I've been wearing it like every single day to work, and I will look in the rear view mirror on my way home from work and I'm still like have got the gorgeous cheek glow that I put on at like 5 in the morning. So it's sticking around. It's a really good product and it's $3. You guys have to try it. It's so good. Another shout out to a really inexpensive product, which is the Wet n Wild little single eyeshadows. I only have one other of these and it's in the shade Creme Brulee, and it's just a really good transition color. Let me show it to you. I do use this when I'm using palettes that don't have a good transition color. And this is kind of older packaging, but they repackaged it. And this is just like, you know, a really light color. It's good for people who are super fair skinned. It's like a cream. But I found this color called Nutty. I think that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called Nutty. Yes, Nutty. And it is this gorgeous, very cool toned taupey brown. And it's so pretty. And I have just been putting my creme brulee all over my lid and then blending this into the crease. And it's a satin. It's not really matte and it's not shimmery. It's just somewhere in the middle. And it looks so pretty, you guys. And it sticks around all day. It does not move. I did prime my eyes with my Milani primer. But it's so pretty. And you guys, these are $1. $1. I don't know. They're so good. And nothing's happening to my eyes yet. I'm not getting some kind of allergic reaction. So I'm super stoked about it and I'm really excited about it. And I wanted to share that with you because they are so inexpensive. So I'm loving those. The other thing that I am loving is this L'Oreal lip color. These are the Color Shines, and they come in this really beautiful packaging. I actually got this like 2 months ago, you guys, and I've seen several people, including Emily Noel, post lip swatch videos of this more recently, like in the last week or two. And these are really nice lipsticks. I don't know why I haven't been talking about it. This part right here, you guys, well, first of all, look at how pretty the packaging is. It looks like it's like a plastic crystal, but this totally reminds me, the way that this tube looks, of a YSL oil lipstick. Does it not? Tell me. I don't know. I think it's like a dupe package for the YSL packaging for like $5. And the product is beautiful and actually similar to that product. I actually like this better than that product, and I will tell you why. Because aside from the fact that it's $6 and those are $36, they're literally similar packaging and $30 more. Those I find to be very, very, very oily, and they are like kind of shiny, but they're too oily for me, and I don't like that. These are less oily, they're more moisturizing. The color that I got is 904, and the name of that color is Varnished Rosewood. It's just a prettier lips, but better color. If you wanna see like every color lip swatched, go check out Emily Noel's channel because she posted that a week or two ago. But it's so pretty and it's so shiny and it's very moisturizing. It reminds me of the Revlon lip butters in formula. The one thing that is different between this and the YSL oil tint lip balms is that those stain your lips and this doesn't. So you're gonna have to reapply it. But for $5, who cares? So you're reapplying it. Like what? It's so good. So I really, really like this. And then the next thing that I picked up that I am loving is my NARS Crystal Powder Translucent. I bought this because Nicole on Young, Well, and Polished talks about it as just a really lightweight setting powder. And you guys, I've been using it to set this Lancome foundation, and it is so pretty. It just, you don't look like cake face. And I think it's so ideal for the spring and the summer because it doesn't add any like coverage to your face, which sometimes I don't want coverage. Like most of the time when my skin's good, like I want perfection, but not necessarily coverage. And so I prefer a more lightweight powder, which is why I love that It Cosmetics powder so much and why I like Pan that, because it was a very lightweight, pore perfecting, powder that doesn't add much heaviness to your face. It's just very light and beautiful. And I cannot describe to you guys how gorgeous this makes my complexion look. It is so pretty. Between this and my Lancome foundation, you guys, oh, I'm sorry, I'm like blinding you guys with that mirror. You guys, this is a great combo. It's so, so great. I'm so excited about it. Check it out. Okay, so the last shout out I want to give is to the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Lip Shine. I talked about this last month, but I'm going to talk about it again because, guys, it's hands down. This is the best lip gloss formula that is on the market across the board, drugstore, high end, I don't care. Marnie told me about this. I bought it like 6 weeks ago. I cannot stop using it. The formula is amazing. It is somehow, it manages to be really thick and moisturizing. It's maybe, whoa, I was gonna show you this. It's a little, it reminds me of this, but it's a little glossier. And somehow this gel-like formula is not sticky at all. You are not gonna find it sticky. You're gonna find it moisturizing and comfortable. It gives the most beautiful shine. It sticks around for a long time. It's got hyaluronic acid, so it's lip plumping. And this color in Pink Sorbet is perfection. I might go get the color like ballet shoes, but I'm gonna use this up. I'm gonna get another one because I need to have one. I take it with me to work every single day. I cannot sing the praises of this $10 drugstore lip gloss enough. I just feel like Neutrogena is one of those brands that I always walk past at the grocery store, and I don't ever really try their products that much. I don't know why. I guess their packaging is kind of boring, and I just assumed this was going to be like some meh lip gloss when I originally saw it, but it's so good, and if you guys have not tried it, you need to. You absolutely need to. So I just wanted to re-shout out that I love that Neutrogena lip gloss. The next couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys about were just some products that I thought were meh this month. Okay, not so great. And the first one is this Stila. This was like $10 at the Sephora, at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty thing. It was like 12 bucks. And it's called Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. Now, I think that this is different to the Stila, I don't know if I'm even saying it right, liquid eyeshadows that have glitter in them. I think this is like the non-glittery form. This is the shimmery form, Shimmer and Glow. And it's fine. It's just nothing special. I thought, oh, this is gonna be a really nice thing to put on my lids and just spread it out and wear it every day. Kind of like I would use my Acorn from ColourPop. And it's good for that, but it's more than double the price of ColourPop's Acorn. So is it worth it? I mean, it does have a very nice sheen to it. It doesn't give a super duper amount of coverage. If you have a lot of blueness on your eyelids or a lot of veins and discoloration, you may use a primer that actually has some color to it, or a MAC Paint Pot before you use this, and that will also increase the foiled effect of this. But I just didn't feel like the look that I ended up with on my eyes was anything more than Acorn that I use every single day from ColourPop. That's $5, and I go through one a month. So, I'll use it up. It's fine. It's just not fabulous. And it was 12 bucks for this teeny weeny little container. So, I don't know. I know everybody loves the ones that have glitter. I don't have any of those. But I just thought that product was okay. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is this L'Oreal Beauty Blender. This was a Jessica Braun recommendation, and she loves it. She thinks this thing is the most awesome thing on the earth, and she keeps talking about it in every video. So I was like, oh, I need to try this. This must be the best thing ever. I do not like it. So just as another point of view, I don't like it. It holds a ton of water. And I don't know about you, but when I squeeze my beauty blender out, granted, it's three or four times more expensive than that. I just squeeze it once and all the water's out and I go about my day. This just gets so much water in it that you have to kind of keep squeezing it. Keep squeezing it. Otherwise, it's really going to shear out your foundation a lot. If you don't mind continuing to need to squeeze the water out, you may have no problem with that. It's also super duper big, and you can't tell from the camera, but I actually have a small face. And so I don't know that I really need a beauty blender that is this size. This is bigger. I should have brought my beauty blender to show you to compare, but this is bigger than the beauty blender when it is holding water in the sponge. And I feel like the tip of the beauty blender gets in right here better for me. And I feel like I just like the Beauty Blender better. So I know that was not a very articulate way of saying why I just think that product is like okay, but that product is just okay. So I tried a few other lip glosses this month because now everybody is coming out with these shimmery, glittery lip glosses, and I'm really into lip gloss. I love it for spring and summer, and I also love it for work because at work I don't wear like super bright lip colors. Like I just feel like, I don't know if this is true or false. Tell me what you guys think below, but I feel like as a physician, if I wear a ton of makeup to work, people are not gonna take me seriously. So I do, you know, wear like basic everyday makeup to work that like brightens and defines my face. If you have not seen that video, I will put it in the cards above. But I typically don't wear lipstick and I don't wear anything colored on my face, just because I don't want people to, in that setting, I don't want people to kind of underestimate my abilities. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just my thought. So I wear a lot of lip gloss to work because I just think that it's very subdued and is pretty, but it's neutral. And so I've been buying a lot of the bottom line is here, I have been buying a lot of lip glosses lately. And one of them is this CoverGirl lip gloss. I saw it, I thought it was so pretty. This color is Guava, I think. What is it? Guava? I'll link it below, but I'm pretty sure it's called Guava. And it's so pretty. Do you guys see that shimmer in it? It's kind of like a peachy gold. And I just thought it was beautiful. And let me swatch it for you. It's just so sheer, you guys. Like that beautiful color does not translate. And I feel like nowadays, like when we buy lip glosses, we want a little bit of the color to translate. You know what I'm saying? Or a little bit of the shimmer. But you see, it's mostly just sheer. And so that is the only color I tried. But certainly if you're gonna buy one of these lip glosses, which admittedly are only $5, just know you're getting a sheer product, and it does not stay on your lips near as long as my Neutrogena one, which is more pigmented, more comfortable, stays on your lips longer, and is $10. So I kind of thought that this product was like a little bit disappointing because it's so sheer. The other two things that I wanted to talk to you about were these that were kind of just so-so, were these hard candy plumping serums. I got these at Walmart. Who here loves going to Walmart to look at makeup? I love it. It's like if I am stressed or not having a great day and I just like need a break, I go to Walmart and look at makeup. I love it. Love it. And so anyway, I got two colors. One of them is, oh good grief, what is this called? Girl Next Door. And it's just a super light shimmery pink. And this is also super sheer. Tati loved these. And I kind of just think they're so-so. They do not stick around on your lips for very long. My recorder just stopped recording like mid-sentence as I was trying to say to you that these lip glosses are just super duper sheer. They don't stay very long on your lips. I know Tati loved them. I'm gonna swatch this one for you. It's just a really sheer light pink, and like while it does look shiny now, in 30 minutes from now, that's gonna be like gone. You're not gonna be able to see it. It is very comfortable. It has a mildly minty little thing to it, nothing like buxom, like super mild mint. But it does not stick around very long. And then the other shade that I got is called Cakewalk. And it is more shimmery and a little pinker, and it looks a little bit different on my hand, but on my lips they look basically the same. Here is a swatch of that one. It's a tiny bit more shimmery, but it also doesn't last very long on the lips, like 30 minutes or so. So I just kind of feel like if it's gonna last 30 minutes on my lips, I might as well get the Neutrogena one and be done with it. So that, you guys, is that's it for this video today. I talked to you about some of my favorites, some of my fails, and I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to join me today. If you liked this video or you found it helpful, please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. That way I know that you like this kind of video. Let me know if you want me to include music, quotes, things like that in my future favorites videos. I would be happy to do that if you like that. And I hope everybody's having a great day. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.